You've got something on the inside of you. You might not see it, you might not identify it, you might not be able to connect with it, but you've got something on the inside of you. The very fact that God has you here today hearing me is to remind you that you've got something on the inside of you. And when you truly believe you've got something on the inside of you, you don't have to be jealous of anyone. They might walk like you, they might talk like you, they might buy your cologne, they might buy your perfume, they might have the same swag you have, but nobody, somebody shout nobody. Nobody can be you. And so if God has gifted you, then you need to do something with what you have right now. But the enemy is using a strategic tool against the church called procrastination. Procrastination is one of the enemies to stewardship. There are things in your life, there are things in my life that are time sensitive. Please hear me today. You can't procrastinate about your physical body. Okay, the amens got real weak just then. You see them? They all just went to the bottom of the floor. I said you got to be a good steward and not use procrastination over when it comes out to your body. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? There are people you need to reach out to. You should have reached out to them last Christmas, and you didn't reach out to them yet because you forgot about it. You say you forgot about it, but you procrastinated because you weren't sure of the reaction you were going to get. Procrastination has caused you to push things off and push it to the side and delay doing some things that you know you need to do. There are things you need to expose yourself to, but you're afraid of doing it. Procrastinate. Now listen, some of you got to understand that window has closed on you. That door has closed on you. See, sometimes we think when God presents opportunity to us, it's just going to stay there throughout eternity. I'm here to tell you, no, that door can close on you. When God tells you to do something, you do it now. You don't do it on your timetable and on your clock. You do it when He tells you to do it. And sometimes He will test you in areas that are good, to have you go and apologize to somebody, and you weren't the one who was the wrong party. They were wrong. And God says to you, go to them and just offer them an olive branch of peace. Well, I ain't do nothing. It was their fault. They're going to have to come to me. They're going to think I'm weak. And you push it off and you push it off, not realizing that on the other side of your obedience, God has a blessing in store for you. Things are never going to be perfect. As long as there's a devil loose, things are never going to be perfect. You're going to have to create the level of perfection that you're believing God for. And that means aligning yourself to His plan and not your own. As long as you're trying to do your own thing your own way, you'll have a measure of success, but not to the degree that God wants you to have.
Seeds of greatness.
Seeds of greatness.
Seeds of greatness. Seeds of greatness in you.